Hey, you guys, Lair Farmer 73 here. Listen, it's early and I gotta get out of here on an unexpected trip. So I wasn't ready for this, but a lot of us aren't. Check this out now. How many people, show of hands, how many people need to leave out of town? You're gonna be gone for 3 days, a week, maybe even 2 weeks. If you have livestock, that's a problem. So that means you got to find a livestock sitter, somebody to keep coming to check the water, somebody to keep coming to check the food. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna try to cut out that middleman to the best of our ability. You always want somebody to still keep coming in and checking on your livestock. But for the most part, you're gonna wanna try to do this yourself. So what we're gonna be using today, we're gonna use this and we're gonna make a long-term water. I'm talking about 30 gallons of long-term watering for your chickens, for your pets, for your rabbits, everything. So that's what we're going to get into today. We're also going to get into a long-term feeder. So we're going to make sure that they have something to eat. We're going to make sure they have something to drink for 3 to 7 days at the very least. So let's get started. It's simple. All you got to do is buy these components. These components will be down in the first pinned comment and in the description box below, so you can hit the link and go straight to them. But these are golden. Let's go. First, I'm gonna locate the bottom of the trash can or container that I'm using, and I'm gonna come up about 2 to 3 inches so the sediment, whatever bad water, whatever you can find right in here. So I'm gonna hit that right in the center. I'm gonna make it a little smaller than the actual cup. That way I can get a better seal on it. Okay, you got your washer on there. Now you wanna press that hard and turn. Catch some threads. Okay, and as you can see, this is how it's going to go. Remember, this is upside down. But once you're done tightening this up, it should be really firm. I'm going to just put the nut on the inside of the bucket and get it tightened up. I'm just going to put the nut on here, like so, and tighten it up. You don't want to over tighten it, just snug it good. I think that's gonna do it. So there we go. You can see that. Got the nut on in there. And here's the outside. Here's our bucket. That's our drinker right there. Now this whole garbage can is going to give me, what was it, 28 gallons of water. Is going to last plenty of time for the 15 birds. So that's all I need. So let's close it up, get it going. Now we're going to do the feeder. The long-term feeder is just the same as the long-term waterer, but we're just going to be using this and a hole saw. So let's get busy, running out of time. Okay, you guys, so what we're going to be doing is using the feeder port, and on the back we're going to put the ring on and lock it in place. So it's just like the waterer. I'm going to bring this up a few inches. Now, when I do plastic, I like to go in reverse. It makes a smoother cut. See, no cleanup. So all we do now is take our port and put it inside just like that. This does not have to be water sealed because this is going to be their feed. And now all we do is flip it over and add the locking ring inside. If you can see that right there, we're just going to add that locking ring. Tighten up that locking ring. You want this hole facing down. because their face is going to come down and eat the food from the bottom. Tighten that up as tight as you can. Nothing serious. And listen, we are done. That's it. Now, as you can see, we have 28-gallon feeder. So I can fill this up with feed and they can eat for weeks while I'm gone. So now you can have one, and you can turn it to the side and add another port. And you can turn it to the side and have another port. And you can even turn it to the back and have even another port. But we're not going to do that right now. It's an emergency situation. So I'm just going to add one port and leave it alone for now. So let's get them filled up and ready and put in the chicken pens, and it's time to pack my bags and go. Time to get that water in there. Okay, I'm just gonna fill it up with water. Got my hose running. Come on, break it up. Okay, here we go. Water going in. Everything is fine. When you get to level, I'm gonna check it for leaks. Okay, let's check the water. Oh, we full. Need to cut that off. Check for leaks. 0 leaks. And we good to go. Now we just need to fill up our food feeder and we'll be good and we can get out of here. Let's go. Good job, good job. So I'm gonna put a whole week's worth of food in that bucket because I don't have time to run to the Tractor Supply. I'm gonna just put this, what they got left, in here. Break it up, ladies. I'm gonna go open a new bag and just pour it on in there. Let them have at it. Easiest way to do this, get the bag in the bucket. There we go, plenty of feed. So, as you can see, they are happy. Excuse me. So as you can see, you guys, they are happy. They're loving it. They got a whole week's worth of water or more. Then they got a week's supply of food. And I'm gonna even fill this up and give them a little more. But there you go. Long-term feeder, long-term waterer. Yes, it does take up square footage in here, but they also got the roosting beams. And trust and believe, this is just temporary situation. And it's kind of emergency situation. So I gotta make sure they're fed and watered. Now, with that being said, how did I do that with the rabbits? Let me show you.